Flying toward the sky, waiting for my ride.
Insane, breakneck pace, no brakes, full speed ahead on this chase. Goons nipping at my heels, move my wheels, cause I'm not trying to get killed. Ooh, what I'm gonna do? Me and the crew, one false move, we through. Stress level high, it's a full court press. Can't guess wrong, the result is death. Adrenaline filled like a kid needing Ritalin. Gotta get away from this bullshit middleman. Push to the max, no time to relax. Cause if we ain't swift, we facing the axe. But I ain't trying to hear it, float like a spirit. Finish line coming, I feel us getting near it. Can't stop now, yo, we almost there. Unaware of what awaits us in the air. Safe on the back of the truck, now we ride through the streets, talk about good luck. Man, that was tough, jumping off the building, but if we didn't do it, then our time was up. Never that though, I'm just too swift, blessed with a gift that flows from my lips. Still represent, still talking that shit, still hit your chest like the blast from the fifth. Ain't no stopping, I'ma keep it popping, rolling and rocking, pure hip hopping, soul like rocking. You know I got plenty, I'm a C-note dog, and you more like a penny. Jeff sent the text, asked for the best, so I stepped right in, put flames to the test. Burn it down from dusk till dawn, rise from the ash, and then I'm gone.
what else is any better? Maybe they're not as good, but that's still in time for the best. No one else is me. I'm the best round guy in the universe. Maybe there's a cube out there that could be pretty good, but I haven't met him yet. We don't hang out the same place. Sing along, you know. I am the best. I am the best. Back me up, aliens.
I am the big dog, top of the line, numero uno. Man, listen, I'm the illest orb you know, the god of the orbs, and church is the name. Nobody's better, and I know you feel the same. I'm so rare when floating through the air that all the other orbs ain't even in my atmosphere. They know to clear the way when the best come through, because I'm just the best and there's nothing they can do. Many tried, but just can't beat me. They all say it's hard, but to me it's rather easy to do what I do. Better than the rest, takes 4 words. I am the best. All praise church, the best, just admit it. Can't live without me, so you gotta live with it.
Welcome to the Red vs. Blue Season 12 premiere party. And you know, it's like one of my parties. It's just like 5 people kind of sitting on a couch.
One girl.
Yeah.
Like one girl.
All the dudes
Nobody
are hitting on
really
her.
wants to
Yeah.
be here. Pizza's coming in like 2 hours, so you know there's that.
Is it actually? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's
actually.
podcast night.
podcast
Speaking
pizza.
of which, we totally beat Gus to the new podcast set. So suck it, Gus.
Dude. Well,
new-
RVB forever.
new-
Look at the
old
HD on
podcast
you,
set,
Miles.
yeah.
You look great.
What's that?
We're so HD with these new lights.
Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
look at
that.
Why did I look
And they're
into them?
daylight.
Why?
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, let's go around and introduce ourselves. I'm Miles. I'm the looking at the wrong camera guy. I'm the writer director of Red vs. Blue Season 12.
I'm Kyle Taylor. I'm assistant director on Red vs. Blue.
I'm Chris Dyke. I'm the lead and only animator on Red vs. Blue Season 12.
You should lean into the mic so they
No,
can
he
hear
has
you.
it.
Yeah,
He has
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I
He's
forgot.
ready.
Yeah.
I'm Josh Anellis. I am Shinmater assistant.
Yeah, you're a Machinima.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm Barbara Dunkelman. I have nothing to do with Red vs. Blue whatsoever, but I'm taking your Twitter questions. So tweet at us using hashtag RVB12, and we'll read your question on the stream.
That is a lie, by the way. You are, of all the people, aside from Matt and Bernie, you are the #1 person I always go to whenever I have questions for a joke, because you're one of the oldest Red vs. Blue fans here.
Well,
And
I'm
I love
only
you for it.
24 miles, okay? Let's be real. Yeah, I've been watching Red vs. Blue since I was 14, so 10 years.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Going around, when did you first learn about the Reds and the Blues?
I was in high school.
Yeah.
I was a sophomore. So yeah, I think it was like season 2 when I came in.
Did you watch like the whole season as, or like the episodes as they came out, or?
Season 2, yes, but I had to catch up on season 1 as they like re-put them up every so often. Yeah.
Better to try and catch up when you're in season 2 as opposed to 10
way
years
later.
fucking
Yeah.
later.
But yeah, I've been watching it ever since.
Yeah.
I actually caught on in high school. My friend showed me episode 7. So
Which episode is that?
That's the one. Well, I know because it was the episode at the end where they say you've watched them for 7 episodes, but next week someone will die.
Whose voice was that?
I don't know. I've never
I
actually
don't
seen
know
that. I've never seen that version of the episode. I've
Are
only
you
seen it in
serious?
movie. I've only
Yeah.
seen it in movie
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, but then Sarge comes in at the end and he says, "I sure hope it's Griff."
How have I never seen that? Oh my god.
Watch it on the site.
Is it just going to be a bunch of people nerding out about Red vs. Blue this whole stream?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Quite
Started watching
possibly.
before
Just like
you
all my
guys.
other parties.
Yeah.
Please don't leave.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, you're looking at me now.
Yeah.
Who called
Oh
us?
my God.
It was Kara.
Yeah, it was
Oh my
Kara.
god.
Sarge, that was a hate crime.
Ed's over there.
Sarge, no!
Good God.
Oh my god. My heart's pounding.
Hold on, you keep talking. I'm gonna get Sarge's head.
I saw
This was
that
a
happening
trick.
and I didn't
If
stop
I
it.
crack a church joke, will he show up?
No, please.
Who knows?
So,
So you were saying, Josh.
Oh my god. What were we talking about?
When did you
talking
start
about how Gus
watching
wanted
Red
us to do
vs.
this
Blue?
first,
Oh,
so we
boy.
get the like
When did you
flukes out
start
of the
watching
way.
Red vs. Blue?
I started watching Red vs. Blue around season 1. That was when you had to download every episode and watch it, quick time or whatever. So that was all before YouTube or whatever. So
Back in the day.
back in the
Back in the
day.
Yeah,
day.
you're old school.
Yep.
So, Chris, what has your experience been so far animating Rooster Teeth? Because we found you because of the Minecraft Minimations that you did, right?
Yes.
How'd you get started doing that?
Quite simply, it was an attempt to emulate Jordan's acquisition into the company. I thought, well, I should make something that would make Rooster Teeth want to hire me, and then I showed it to Kathleen, and she's like, "Hey, Matt, come over here." And then pretty much it went on from there. I did the animated recap Minecraft section, and then
That's right.
then I get the phone call, "Hey, are you still willing to move to Texas?" And I'm just like, "Yes."
No.
Right, because you're from Ohio, right?
Yes, I am.
How are you enjoying the Texas summer so far?
So far, I apparently got in when it was very cool, unusually, but it's starting to become a little too warm for the hoodie.
It's
I
going
I
to
guess
get
it's
warmer.
still spring for like 2 more days or something. We've only
Yeah.
hit 90 degrees a few times.
Yeah.
Which is spring here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also, didn't you win a community contest or like you were third place or something?
Yes, the season 9 music video contest. I won 3rd place and the only 3D animated entry to win at all.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, didn't you win?
Shut up.
Oh, wait. That's right.
We're not going to talk about this.
Second place
We're
in the
not gonna
Gauntlet
talk
season
about
one.
this.
runner-up.
That's right. Yeah, you won the silver or something.
So anybody
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
play some Tetris after this? No,
So,
just me?
so ever since we brought you on, because you did like some production assistant work for live action.
Yeah, I'd been all around. I had been on set for a couple of immersions. A short. I'm just gonna say a short.
Sure.
So a couple other things before I got to, and I helped out Joel, which ended up leading me to you guys.
Yeah. And you've been great because not only do we get to make fun of you all the time for coming in second place on Gauntlet Season 1, we can also now all say that we have a black friend. So that's awesome. That's what we wanted for. That's what we were striving for, and we got it. We got it.
Wait. Who's the black person?
It's Chris.
Yep.
Chris is actually our white balance before we started the podcast.
Barbara was too pale.
Yep.
Shut up! I prefer translucent, okay?
Do you have any questions, Babs?
We do.
Ooh.
So a lot of people want to know, since we have been watching Red vs. Blue for quite a while, who are our favorite characters, respectively?
My favorite character is probably Sarge. The
Church.
Reds in
Yeah.
general are like.
I see that you're a fan of the
Yeah,
Reds.
I'm repping my red team shirt. Sarge. I'm gonna go with Sarge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Church.
Yeah.
There have been many a times where I've been overly frustrated with my friends in high school that I just wanted to let go and yell at them. So yeah,
There is
Church.
no 11.
Yeah.
I actually have, it depends on the category, Blood Gulch Chronicles, Simmons, and Church. That point onward, Agent Washington.
Agent Washington is a really great character. He's
Yeah.
one of my faves.
I like how yours changed based on like which series of Red
It
vs. Blue
changed.
was.
Season 6
Yeah.
changed
Yeah.
a lot of stuff with
Yeah.
RVB. Suddenly you have Agent Washington, who's this character like somewhat grounded in a weird form of reality, and then guys that went back in time. Well, so they thought. So it's like it's weird. Like yeah, season 6 changed some things up.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. What about you, Josh?
I'm a Griff guy.
Yeah.
I like the whole lazy mantra he has. So
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I'm a lazy asshole.
About you, Babs?
Mine has always been O'Malley, the dog,
yeah.
the dog version of O'Malley, just because he has some of the best quotes I think out of the entire series. But I think that might change this season.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, there might be a character I might be quite fond of for reasons.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Can't wait
Oh, I
to
know.
meet he or she. That's great. Yeah. Man, it's weird being back here. Like it,
Yeah.
I remember when we did the season 11 stream in the conference room back at
Yeah.
636, and I cannot believe it's already been another year. Like season 11 was just a blur of
Trying to get the DVD done.
trying to get the DVD done, sleepless nights.
Carrie, come over
Carrie
here.
and Gray, come on in, guys. Come on in. What's going on? Come on, join us.
Come say hello.
It's okay. Say hello.
It's okay.
He's
Here,
scared.
here,
He's
I got
scared.
it.
Do we have any
beer,
food?
Carrie.
Can
I
we-
got beer.
Yeah,
You want-
lure him out.
We don't have a
No
food.
sudden movements. No sudden movements.
In case you didn't hear that, that was the sound of a beer can opening.
Fresh.
Carrie
I want
Shawcross
to
and
be
Gray
there.
Carnegie, everyone.
Fucking gotcha. Hey, come here, Gray. Come on. Please come.
Do it.
This is Gray, everybody.
Maybe don't do that. Gus will kill us if the chair's break.
Yeah.
It's true.
What's up, Carrie?
Hey everybody!
There you
Yeah.
Can you lean in? Let's see if the
Is
camera
everybody
can.
There you go.
excited?
Oh,
You got
there
him.
it is.
Is there excitement?
Yeah.
There's some excitement.
Is there
I would
mass
say.
excitement?
There's a little bit of
So, Gray,
excitement.
would you like to
excitement in the
introduce
air.
yourself?
Hi. I don't even know where I'm looking.
You're
My
looking
name's
that way?
Gray Haddock, and I play Locust.
Yeah, you scary.
You're scary as
You a
fuck,
little
man.
crazy,
Yeah.
aren't you? It's a lot of fun. It's you play our two animated antagonists.
Yeah, what's up
Funny how
with
that worked
that,
out.
We're trying to give you a message.
Yeah,
I just
right.
spilled
No,
beer
no
everywhere.
subtlety.
Oh, no.
subtext
It's on my
there.
shirt.
Spilled?
I spilled on my shirt.
Let's
The
see,
capture's
Carrie.
fine.
Good.
The capture's fine.
Gus won't kill you then.
Break it
Yeah,
up. New
you're
podcast
good.
right there.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, everyone remember we were here first. Podcast came second on your podcast set. I just want it to be known.
Did you guys mark your territory already? Did you pick
Well, apparently Carrie did.
Yep.
All over
There
here.
you go.
I peed in this chair right away,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
I peed on your desk earlier. Is that?
That's what that was.
We lost power and everything.
I was there first.
Oh yeah,
today.
we already lost power again. Moving to the new
Like
building.
2,
It wasn't
3
RVB
times.
this
Yeah.
time So
we
that's
were
nice.
good. We were
Yeah.
good.
The beer fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in your fridge.
We have a
The
beer
secret
fridge.
What? I haven't looked at the clock in a while. What's the countdown?
Oh yeah, what time is it?
We
It's
are
about
10 minutes
4:10.
50 minutes away, 5-0.
Oh, you guys just started.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
meant to crash it later.
Well, you didn't.
Now you're here.
messed up.
Yeah.
Bye, Carrie.
Bye, Gary.
Can you bring me another one, please? I'm empty.
Okay, it looks like we got some other people here. Hey, Josh, Chris, let's do musical chairs real quick.
Alright.
We're gonna switch some people in and out.
Okay.
Here, Greg, jump on the couch. We're gonna have a few people
I'll-
coming in.
I'll
and out.
get
Go ahead,
this.
go ahead,
Let's
Just
go.
unclip it. We'll take care of things. But thanks for joining us.
We'll have you back in just a bit.
Shaky.
Yep.
We got Lindsay Tuggy and we got Greg. Go ahead and join us, guys.
Lindsay Tuggy.
part of the-
Ray Haddock.
The newest,
Join us.
the
You're
newest
us.
additions to the ever-growing Red versus Blue cast.
It's over here.
I got it. There we go. Yeah.
I can move this
There we
back.
go.
We did it.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
People in the control room are going crazy.
For those who
Having fun with
don't
the
know, the
mixing.
lovely Lindsay Tuggy here is the voice of Vanessa Kimball,
Yeah.
leader of the New Republic. Thank you for joining us.
Who you
Lindsay.
might recognize from the teaser trailer. That was her voice talking over
And
that.
last episode of season
Yeah,
11.
the last episode of 11. Man, I gotta say, Lindsay, for a character that has had so little screen time, the fans love Kimball.
I'm glad.
I think it's pretty cool.
I mean, same thing. It was just one scripted dialogue, and I was like, I hope I do this justice. I am the only voice that is talking right now. So if it doesn't sound good, everyone will know it's me.
It's so crazy to think that that voice is the same person who voices both that character and Ruby Rose. Like, it's such a polar opposite.
Thanks. I'm glad
awesome.
it's different too.
She has a great range.
Yeah,
Thank you.
one day do a conversation between the two of them. I'd love to see that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that'd be interesting.
Have you ever had to give her a note during a session? It's like, oh, you're starting to turn into Ruby.
No, not at all. I
It's
don't
closer, I feel like it's closer to my voice, but
Yeah.
like I showed Miles what I listen to before I record for Kimball. But like I'll watch scenes from Gladiator, like a
Yeah.
loser, and I'm like, oh, channel the Crow. You are Russell Crowe.
I could see Kimball being Ruby's mom.
Yeah,
Just like
that could
Ruby.
work.
No, Ruby. Come.
Whoa,
Ruby.
crossover spoilers.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't
Kimball
supposed to say
Rose.
that. I'm sorry.
Kimball Rose.
Season 13.
Oh wait, her last name's Kimball.
Yeah.
Solid.
This is why I only take questions.
Hey, do you have any more Nito questions, Babs?
Yes,
Neo
we sure
questions?
do.
Only the Nito ones.
Miles,
What's up?
Nito Bandito.
who was the most difficult character to write for in season 12?
Caboose. Caboose has always been the most difficult character to write for because you can't make him just puppies and kittens all the time. Otherwise, the character becomes too dumb. Like, Caboose needs to, like, he lives in this weird realm of absolutely getting it and having no idea what's going on. So he's really, really, really hard to write for.
And then Joel likes to switch up the
And then
lines.
Joel also
Yeah.
likes to just write his own lines.
Yeah, Joel's definitely an ad-libber.
Yeah,
But that's
absolutely.
the beauty of Joel. You're
He's
like,
great.
that's nothing what I wrote, but okay, yeah, it's hilarious.
What's the ratio these days of original line to the Joel version of it? Making
Actually, he doesn't change lines as much anymore. He did it earlier on, but now it's because we're all so busy. We just kind of like knock it out, and he'll be like, "Yes." Joel does this thing that Carrie and I will do when we're writing Ruby, where he'll go, "How was that?" I go, "That was great." He goes, "Are you sure?" "Yes." "I mean, are you?" Because I want it to be funny. And I'm like, "Me too." "Yes." He goes, "Okay." I mean, all right, because.
Looks like
I
we're
mean-
both going in the same direction, Joel.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah.
I mean, pause, and we do that. Carrie and I will do it when we're writing. I'll be like, "What do you think of this?" And he just goes, I mean, I want it to be funny, you know."
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
God,
yeah.
yes. Just
I
a
will
thing.
say too, and I was going to talk about it as well, but I know as I was coming up, and I totally like creeped back there because I didn't know where to enter. So I'm sure there's like a shot of me looking past the curtain, like, "Hello,
Probably.
is this my
It's not as
entrance?"
bad as
Did you
Carrie
not know
coming
we're
out.
Sarge?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No. But I'm excited, and you were speaking earlier about being Locust and how exciting it is to play another villain as well. But I'm excited for our interactions because we've already had the Ruby and Torchwick dynamic, but
Yeah,
you know,
right.
right?
Yeah, I can't
like
wait to see
they've
the fan art
aged.
based on that also. But yeah, yeah, looking forward to it also. I think it's cool stuff. I think it's going to be fun to see how the dynamic works itself out. And yeah, don't want to get too spoilery in the conversation.
This is also great, and Lindsay going, "Yeah, I can't wait for Miles to finish writing those scripts so we can see
Yeah.
what else
Yeah,
they're doing
that's
this
like,
season."
yeah, I hear there's a scene. I understand something like that will happen.
No, we're never done. We're never done.
So
We're
on
pretty.
that-
We are more ahead than we were last season.
Knock on wood.
Knock on
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
wood. Last season it was as we were putting out an episode, we were recording next week's episode,
I
and
think,
then
yeah, we got to a max of like 3 episodes a week.
we were doing 3 episodes
Yeah.
a week towards the end, and that was
Leaving at 3 a.m.
that
was
was
normal.
bad. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
There were a lot of
Yeah.
threes in there. Yeah.
Yeah, there was it was almost like we were on the animation team
Yeah.
because the Ruby team pours their heart out like every night, every day,
Right.
and
Hyper
like when
crunch.
we got there, it was rough. I'll never forget when Freckles accidentally killed everybody in the scene
yeah.
for episode 10. No, 9.
Spoiler,
9.
jeez.
Yeah.
it was the Freckles shake the first time we did it.
Yeah.
Killed everyone. I
We were
wanted
just
to
a
flip
little
the desk
too
over.
close. Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
it took so long to set up.
It took
and
so fucking
It
long.
was so late at night.
That was great to
Yeah.
watch over Twitter too, with the different Twitter feeds of like, "How dare you do this? No, it was your fault. No, it was your
Yeah.
fault." Oh, everyone is dead.
So people are curious
Oh, I'd love some beer.
because so many of you are involved in different productions, Achievement Hunter, Ruby, etc. How do you balance doing voice acting and everything else?
Question.
very carefully.
It's basically whenever you get
Good
dragged
answer.
into the booth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The very large plate.
Yeah, it really is. One of the hard things is trying to coordinate schedules.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
yeah. I think a lot of it, especially working with you and Carrie, it's nice because you can kind of play it by ear, and you guys have been incredibly flexible and understanding of everyone else's schedule. So, I mean, they'll pull us aside and they're like, "We have 5 minutes. Can you record this real quick?" We're like, "Go, go, 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 go. Oh, okay, we're done."
Yeah, the thing with us is we have so many other things going on. If you can't do it at a certain time, there's absolutely something else we need to be working on
Yeah.
to fill that
Yeah.
time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people are here so many hours anyway that everyone's very flexible about when it can work out,
Yeah.
or it never has to be during set business hours. If you know you can be working a late night on the weekends too. It's just whatever works out for your schedule.
I feel like now, since we have actual like Maggie and Doreen and everyone who's actually producing stuff, and they could schedule everything, and it works out really well. Where before
Yeah.
it was just like, get in the booth.
I guess what helps is that everyone understands where the other production's coming from, so you just try to be as accommodating as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new sound booths we got, by the way, are awesome. They're
heavy.
also incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Are they really?
The
Really
recording booth, the
sweaty.
finishing room that's attached to has AC pumping into it. Not the recording booth
Not
yet.
yet,
So it
yeah.
is a tad warm in there.
Dude,
Right
Adam
behind the
Ellis got me
curtain.
so bad last
Oh
week.
my God,
I had
tell me
to go
about
in
that.
there and record a line for an episode that's coming up, and the recording booth has a window on the door behind you, but you face away from it when you're recording. So after I got done recording, I turned around, and there's a black curtain up against the recording booth door. Adam Ellis had gotten the black curtain like all around him except for his face, and he pushed it up against the glass, and he just had this eerie smile on. So when I turned around, I just flipped shit and lost it. He got me so
Did
good.
you scream like a little girl?
But no one could hear it. 'cause he
I
was
don't
in
want to
sound
admit
booth.
that, but yes, I did. Yeah.
You did.
So people are curious if we're going to get a backstory on Locust.
A backstory on Locust.
Well, we got a little bit last week in
I
the
mean,
About to say,
journal.
yeah, you got a
last
little
week,
bit. You got
yeah.
a little bit of the insight into his brain with the sponsored journal entry, which I was really happy about.
Yeah,
I was,
a lot of people love that. Yeah.
One of the fun things about Red versus Blue, and this is a comment that I've seen leading up to tonight's episode, is people aren't sure if they should prepare themselves to cry or to laugh. And that was something that I think is really fun with Red versus Blue, is that it is a comedy and also has really touching moments and sometimes really like crazy moments.
Yeah.
And that was something I wanted to exploit with the journal entries. You had the idea for the journal entries originally,
Yeah,
because
I
you were
was
like,
just-
I need sponsored content.
Yeah, like I just become a sponsored content producer, and I was like, I need stuff. So like,
Do you want to tell us more about sponsored content and those journals and everything that people might see coming up?
what they might see coming up. Well, Friday you'll see the Cards Against Humanity stream, part 2.
I wish I could be there
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't have everyone set yet, but like I'm gonna be there. Carrie's gonna be there, obviously, because he won last time.
He's a reigning champion, yeah.
He has
Yeah.
to defend his title.
Yeah, but I know we've got game night every month, and we got quick draw. That one just came out Friday, also. I'm trying to get repeatable content in there, so we meet that every Friday goal.
Yeah.
And then we'll have some new fun stuff coming up. I think I pitched to you maybe doing a Halo anniversary.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
Let's
RVB
Play
crew
campaign.
gets together,
Yeah.
plays Halo Combat Evolved or something
Yeah,
like that.
something.
You and me do some co-op. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, of
So-
course, sponsors get to watch RVB 2 hours early
It's
every
true,
Monday.
yeah.
Yep, 5 p.m., which is in exactly 40 minutes from now.
Jesus Christ, dude. I can't
It's
believe
crazy. 40 minutes until I have to return Caleb's jacket to him. He doesn't know I have this.
You're wearing Caleb's jacket?
Yeah. It smells like
Get
frisbees.
it off.
that. Let's just say it smells like frisbees.
Failure. Yeah.
What does frisbee
Flying
smell?
discs, Lindsay?
Is that
Yeah.
that the
They're
technical
not
name?
allowed to say. They're
Sorry.
not allowed to say
No, it's
frisbees.
true.
Yeah.
How
Don't
dare
you say frisbee in front of
Yeah.
Caleb. He'll get mad at you.
Will this season have more mocap than the last season?
Seeing as the last season had no mocap, yes. Yeah, if Chris wants to come back, we can talk a little bit more about that. But wherever he is in the building, Chris.
He's right there.
Oh,
Hi, Chris.
well.
With the new lighting, we
These
can't
new
see
lights
behind
make it
the
rather difficult to
cameras.
see off camera.
They're
so
very close.
there's
Yeah.
that. Here, Kyle, do you want to hop out real quick, or would someone play musical chairs with Chris real quick?
I can Tracy. I was gonna say I gotta get back to achievement. Anyways.
Okay,
There you
thanks,
go.
Lindsay.
We can
Watch
watch
out
it
for your mic.
Gray and I are
Bye,
both
Ray.
trading out.
Don't
Show
do
that-
your
show
mic,
your
yo, your mic, no!
Preview.
There you go.
Thanks, guys. You guys can hop back on. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want.
Just get back
Go
on
for
By the way,
when I was
Shannon,
on
if you're
first.
watching this, seeing as you live like 2 blocks down from where we are now, you can feel free to come by too. He
beer.
surprised us the other day.
Are you talking to Shannon?
Shannon McCormick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said me for a second, and I was like, I'm right here.
So yeah, we have as the teaser trailer revealed, we do have animation back in this season of Red vs. Blue. It's more along the lines of season 8 Revelation, where we're gonna have a hybrid of machinima and animation in a lot of the shots, and it is a new process. This is a learning process for me. I've never dealt with. Like on Ruby, I do like writing and some like assistant direction and storyboarding stuff, and then like I don't know how animation works. I just know that it's beautiful and I love it, and the people that do it are really really talented. But I've never directed like animation, had to use like animation terms before. So that's something that we've been learning together.
How is it working under Miles?
It's going good. I mean,
Now's your chance to throw me under the bus, Chris.
you suck.
Hundreds of
suck.
people.
No, you suck.
It's good though because Miles does know what he wants in the end, and it's an iterative process. I'll sometimes do mocap, and then it's like, okay, we need more of this or that. This action needs to be a little more defined, and then I'll just go back into the mocap session and redo it. And sometimes it's as simple as, oh, I just need to cock his head back a little bit, or his shoulder is unusually too high, which has been a recurring problem.
Yeah, mocap's weird. It's
Yeah.
a strange beast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun because not only does mocap let us do cool action scenes and stuff like that Monty's totally known for, we also get to do a lot of comedic gags that we wouldn't be able to do. Kind of like, what is it, Griff kicking the monitor
Yeah.
in 8. So yeah, having animation has been really cool from a writing standpoint because now, we can do more. Wash picking up Tucker off the ground in episode 3 or whatever it was in season 11 was just
Yeah.
2 people like crouching and coming up at the same time and it pulled it off. And now it's like, if you need like a heroic like help you off the ground, we can do it. We can do it. So thanks, Chris.
Yes.
Is that going to happen this season, Miles?
Fucking spoilers, I don't know.
Will
still need to
someone
write
get
it.
picked up off the ground? Spoiler. Tell me. So people want to know how long an average episode takes to machinimate. So luckily we have some machinimators here.
Like-
If we are working at a comfortable pace,
Yeah.
like we have our lunch breaks and
Yeah.
we go home at normal time, we'll probably get for like 100% completion 1 a week.
Yeah.
What we typically try to do is we'll kind of be working now that we have 2 machinima stations and are no longer blowing the power a million times a day.
Yeah.
we got up to 14 power outages at the old office before we moved. When we got
Was it
when we had-
14?
We had 14 when we had both
Wow.
machinima stations.
and
up
then there was
running.
one today, wasn't there?
There was, but that was not us.
That was
not
all
us.
animation.
Okay.
That was carrying.
That was
Gray.
something
I
else.
like how the plagues from the old office are just following us here. Like our gate was fucked up. And
The
power went
new
out.
fridge doesn't make ice
Yeah.
like 90% of the time.
All the problems we had at the old office are here again, even though we have
didn't know
all new
that.
It feels
stuff.
like home already.
Yeah,
beer? Is this my beer or is this your beer?
Fuck if I know.
it's
mine
yours
now.
now.
Yeah.
It's a guessing game.
I gave mine to Carrie.
What was,
remember?
what was the
Yeah.
question? What were we talking about?
Average
we were
machinimating.
Oh, right. So now we'll kind of work on an episode, two episodes simultaneously.
Yeah. And
and
having
then-
animation shots in there helps a little bit because that's like one less shot you need to do.
Yeah, it's weird. Like and saying like, oh, we don't have to do this. That's animation is nice when you're machinimating because it's like, oh, we get to skip that. But then it's also like, okay, that means that this shot's going to require a certain number of reviews and approvals and tweaks. But yeah, typically I'd say normally 1 a week. So the fact that we were able to do 3 a week
Yeah.
last season, I hope we don't get
know
that crunched
we can
again.
ramp it up to there.
Yeah, we can.
might-
We can if we have
Hopefully
to.
we don't have to go to 4 because
We'll-
that'd be
don't,
insane.
Don't even. Please
Don't
don't
scare me.
Please don't.
Don't scare me.
I'm just sitting here like la la la.
Prepare your butt.
So I'm gonna ask.
God.
I'm gonna ask this question. I know we probably can't answer it, but I'm just gonna ask it so everyone will stop asking it. Will we see Church this season?
Shut the fuck up and watch the show.
There's your answer.
No talking about that. No spoiler questions, damn it.
How does it feel to be approaching season 12 of Red vs. Blue?
Dude, it's wild. It's still
Yeah.
weird that like at least for me, it's weird that I get to work on Red versus Blue.
No, it's extremely
Yeah.
weird. Because like I moved from Kansas City to come to UT, and like at the time I had no idea that Red vs. Blue was made in Austin.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, and then like through the course of going to school, I found out that it was made here, and then eventually started working here. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little surreal
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, it's wild that we get to work on a show that we grew up watching,
Yeah.
probably well before we were mature enough to partake in said content. Ah, but
And
fuck
to
it.
understand the jokes.
Oh,
I remember watching it back and being like, okay, that's what they meant.
It's lightish red. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was.
I just remember all my friends at the cafeteria table saying "chupa thingy" a lot. And, yeah. Yeah.
So someone wants to know, I didn't watch Red vs. Blue since season 5. Can I watch this new season now, or do I need to watch the previous season?
I would really so there's a bunch of this question's been on the subreddit a few times too. So if you're new to RVB, everybody says obviously you're gonna get the best experience if you watch from the very beginning because you'll understand every single inside joke. Like I said, I think season 6 is kind of a new point, a jumping in point for the series. It kind of introduces
It has a different tone.
Yeah,
and
it
new
introduces the
characters
old
and-
characters to you again as if they're new.
and it's a entirely different format.
It's a
really.
total different
Yeah.
vibe, yeah. So you could start on season 6. Some other people say you could start in on season 9. And then we kind of tried with 11 to do not a reboot, but the same thing. Like I try to
storyline,
reintroduce
yeah.
characters. Like with Washington's opening monologue in 11, kind of caught everybody up to speed. I think that's his line actually. Let's get
Yeah.
caught up to speed or something. That was
So, like-
hard. That was one of the
like,
hardest things
yeah.
to write. Was like a 30-second
Recap, 10
recap
years.
of 10
Yeah.
years of Red versus Blue. That took a lot of time. With season 12, I would not recommend starting from tonight's episode if you haven't. I'd at least watch season 11 because
Which is
a lot of
on roosterteeth.com.
on
Yeah.
roosterteeth.com.
Yeah.
And we're going to start uploading episodes to YouTube tonight too. But I mean, why do that? We got a great website. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's got blue and,
And
red
if you're
on
a
it. so
sponsor
that's
on that
neat.
website, you have no pre-roll ads. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't watched season 11, I would not recommend starting with tonight's episode. I'd at least watch 11 and then move forward. But I think you should watch it all.
You can get through season 11 pretty quickly. And I just want to mention, for anybody who's not caught up on Red vs. Blue, all of the box sets, that's seasons 1 to 5, Recollection box set, and the 10-year box set, 20% off for a week.
Oh,
right now in our store. So go buy them.
Dropping DVDs and Blu-rays.
There you go.
Breaking them.
What would you say the drama to action or comedy ratio is for this season?
Again, I think that's a bit of a spoiler question. I don't know if I'll say that, but
Well,
there's
it's
a little bit of
0%
both.
comedy. It's 0% comedy.
Yeah.
This is a
not funny at all.
melodrama now. This is
It's like a soap opera.
It's Law and
So-
Order, SVU.
Tucker has cancer, and Simmons has AIDS, and Griff has what's another really bad disease? I'm blanking
Besides
right
AIDS
now.
and cancer.
What's that one that
Hepatitis
like makes
Q.
your flesh come off? The T virus.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
so that's
thinking
the
of
T-virus.
leprosy.
A leprosy.
Ebola. I think Caboose has that.
Yeah, and Tucker's pregnant again, so it's affecting
Again?
the child as well. So it's
twins.
very, very tragic.
Blarg. Blarg, blarg.
More
You'll have
elites.
to watch to find out.
How did making this season differ from making last season?
Well-
We moved buildings.
In the middle of production.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a great idea.
Right?
It's well, for one, we have a better idea of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Season 10, it was
Man, season 10, we were in 2 different rooms. You were on the second floor.
I was on the second floor and you were in the studio.
Yeah. I
We
still
had-
remember that fucking shot where we had to have all Xboxes on. It was the shot where, if you remember, the Hornets come in
Yeah.
towards the end of season 10. And man, you're communicating. I had my phone on speaker.
Yeah, we were
and you're
talking-
yelling directions at me. It's like, okay, you need to do this.
Like,
and
pull
with
up,
this guy,
pull up.
yeah.
That was a nightmare.
Memories.
But with season 10, most of those episodes were half of a regular episode because half
Yeah.
was CG and then half was the present day storyline. And then season 11 was the first time where it was like the first few episodes of season 11 are like 4 minutes and 3 minutes, which when I was told, hey, we want to make season 11 kind of like the Blood Gold Chronicles, I was like, oh, okay. So I went back and I looked at season 1. All the episodes are like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something. Oh, this is great. And like the first notes were, these are too short. So that was the first obstacle to overcome with 11 was,
we
oh
heard they
man,
were
we
too
got to do
short,
we got to
yeah.
do double what we've been used to doing.
Yeah.
So season 12, we kind of have a better grasp on we know what's coming, how long it's going to take to do things. Obviously, the animation really mixes things up. as I said earlier. I don't know. I mean, we now have two Machinima stations from the get-go instead of getting one in the middle of production, so that's nice.
We have controller holders. And
we have the controller holders again.
We have
Fuck
Josh. We have Chris.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
we're the RVB staff is growing again.
yeah, right.
So Red vs. Blue is the second longest running science fiction program after Doctor Who.
Ooh.
Do we think we'll surpass that?
How many seasons are there of Doctor Who?
I have no idea.
Who's the new Doctor?
I have no
This
idea.
is an
Can we
older
kill
guy.
him?
I don't know anything about Doctor Who. I'm the wrong
Here's what's
person.
gonna happen. Here's what's
Who's the
gonna
new
happen. We're gonna
doctor?
make a lot of
Brandon.
Red versus Blue,
Ashley.
and then we're gonna stop for decades, and then we're gonna bring it back, and
Yeah.
it's gonna look great.
We have to have a season crossover with Doctor Who,
It's also gonna be British,
where
so
we kill off the Doctor.
Gavin will just do.
Gavin's
every
gonna voice
voice,
every
yeah.
character.
Gavin, Dan,
Including
and Ben.
Caboose.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It'll be good.
So also, just so you know, we are trending worldwide.
Whoa!
Twitter.
Shit.
So thank you guys. As
No
a reminder, if you want to ask
pressure.
a question or comment on the stream, you could tweet us using RVB12.
How far out are we?
We are 30 minutes.
Nice.
Whoa.
No pressure. No pressure.
So that's 30 minutes for sponsor preview, not everyone else. So,
Buy those
Sorry.
sponsors.
so 30 minutes in 2 hours if you're not a
You
sponsor.
should buy sponsorship now because
we're switching
those
the sponsor
prices are
thing.
going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
much, though.
May 5th, the prices are going up, so lock in now. Before then.
Lock in now. Will there be any freelancer story in this season?
I'm also not going to answer that one again. That's like that's kind of a spoiler question.
Yeah.
I will say with 11, one of our goals was to kind of get away from Project Freelancer a little bit. Not necessarily to abandon it entirely, but we wanted a new conflict and a new story arc to really make it feel like this was a new chapter for the Blood Gulch gang.
Gang.
The gang.
On that note, someone wants to know if we will be getting any new characters this season.
Well, that's an excellent question. Golly, that'd be pretty nifty if there were some new characters.
Sure
wouldn't
would
it?
be nifty.
That'd
I
be
mean,
pretty
they
cool.
already got Felix and Locust. What more do you want? I mean,
I mean, we're at our max capacity,
There's only
guys.
so many colors you can choose from to make
Well,
armor.
if you count all of the miscellaneous new soldiers that are just
Oh my!
mindless
Oh,
grunts.
that's the
the
one.
ones that
That's
we
my
killed
biggest.
last year. Yeah.
This is my greatest regret in riding in 2 armies. There's a lot of fucking extras.
I
God
hate
damn
you.
it!
I hate you so much for that.
I hate me too, Josh.
We're
I
so
hate
good
me
at
too.
the
simulating
absolute worst.
16 characters at the
God,
same
man.
time. Yeah.
Like I never thought I would ever want more than 8 fucking Xboxes.
It's like
awful.
Set up this entire scene. Oh, we messed it up. Time to reset it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like the host drops and everyone dies. and then
yeah.
you have to go back.
There are, so yeah, by
That's
that, in
happened a few
terms of
times
that, there are a
already, I can't tell.
shitload of new characters. There was Federal Soldier number 2. Dude,
I love
he was
that guy.
Great. Yeah, I know, super great.
I hear
Super
he's up
soldier.
for an
who
Oscar.
dies.
Yeah, he's up for an Academy Award. Sorry, DiCaprio.
Again.
Poor man.
Yeah.
What would I need to do to start animating or machinimating my own stuff?
An Xbox.
Well, there's modding communities that have Halo assets you can get on the internet.
We do not support these. Chris Dyke's comments are his own and are not reflective
Yes,
of Bruce's
yes. Basically, I start learning any animation package. There's a bunch out there that are free, like Blender and Wings 3D. I don't recommend, but it's out there. You can, I think, do we have any deals on Poser? Any coupons? I don't know. I thought we did. I don't know. Go to RTX. I think they give them out every now and again.
We did that for 2012. I think we gave away a few copies of Poser. For
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Poser was, I think they were there last year too.
Maybe? I don't know. No, yeah, I think so. There was some quapping going on, and a little girl won a copy of
yes.
Poser.
yeah.
And did not know what to do with it. I think she sold it to someone. Good for
Here you
her.
go, enjoy.
Good for her. She's gonna be a great businesswoman.
But yeah, just start learning a 3D package. Maya is a big one at a lot of companies if you want to get a job doing it. But other than that, do whatever works for you, whatever you can get that looks as good as the Machinima, and you can cut between them and have a seamless show.
in terms of starting Machinima,
An Xbox.
you want to break down? You want
Yeah.
to break down the process?
Well, you need an Xbox first of all, and
Preferably
then you
2.
also need a video card. Well, not a video card, a capture card.
card.
Sorry,
Yeah.
a video card would help, so that you can actually capture the footage that's coming off of it. And really, you have to decide what game you're going to machinimate in. If it's Halo, then they have the nice theater mode that helps out a lot.
Really helps, yeah.
Setting up your shots and whatnot.
Also, do a search for something called PanCam. Really good for complicated moving shots and establishing shots if you want to break outside the bounds of the map.
Non-linear editing software that would help.
Yeah.
Fancy word for Premiere and/or Final Cut.
Yeah. Essentially, what we do is we get the script, then we will record the voice actors and edit the audio first. So we more or less edit it almost like a radio show. And then once we have the audio set in the timeline, we set up our characters in Halo. We go in as soon as we have a director Xbox. As soon as the director Xbox joins the game,
As soon as
we
you
hit
see
a
the
timer.
spawning label,
As soon as you see the list of players, hit start on your timer. So what that does is it syncs up. Essentially you're syncing up the time. You're syncing up with the time on the video file that you're going to look in theater mode.
Yeah.
So we go. We'll say, we look at our timer. Say, all right, we're coming in at 50 seconds. Action. We hit the space bar, so it plays the audio. We head bob to the audio. If it's good, we go, all right, cool. Circle 50 seconds. We'll do a few more takes. Then once we leave the game, go into theater mode. We'll fast forward to 50 seconds since we know that was the take that we wanted.
Yeah.
Because you can't hear the dialogue in the game footage. It's impossible to distinguish some head bobs from others. So it's really important that you write the time down.
Yeah, you're like, was it that one or was it this one?
So we go to 50 seconds. We capture it. We pause the film. We close our capture window. Bring it in. Match it up
sync
with the
up
audio.
the first head bob with the first syllable, and
that is one shot. So
repeat until nauseum.
Yeah.
So if machinimating sounds like a career for you.
If you like tedium and video games.
Yeah, every once in a while we just have to play a quick round or two because like machinimating is just like it's not really playing the game.
You're not allowed to, because you're not allowed to pull the trigger. If you kill somebody, you have to set up the entire shot. So
Again,
it's like it's an extreme test of
with these 16
discipline.
characters that you've written in.
Yeah, and when you're talking to another character, you got reticle right on their head.
Yeah.
Actually, no. In Halo 4, if you want to make it look like two characters are looking at each other in the eyes, you have to have them looking like 5 feet higher than the other character.
So it's really easy to tell when you mess up because they'll raise their gun and point it straight up into the clouds.
Yeah.
Can we talk like that to each other from now on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like well, Kyle, it's kind of like it's kind of like the Blood Gulch Chronicles, where all the in Halo 1, where the characters had to look at the ground and just kind of know they're blocking. That's what we have to do now, except we're looking at the sky.
Yeah. Oh, we also have to look at director Xbox because you have to set up one extra character to be the director, and that's your pseudo camera while you're filming. And we basically have to play backwards because everything looks backwards to us on screen.
Yeah, so we have all of our characters inverted. Because apparently that's just because that's how Jeff Ramsey used to machinimate. So all the characters are just inverted.
Here's
I think
the thing,
it really
it's
helps.
easier, yeah. It's
I think it really
yeah.
helps when you're watching from the director's point of view. Like you said, everything's backwards.
That's because inverted is the superior way to play.
You an
video
inverted
games.
player?
I am.
No, it's not the superior way to play. It's a superior way to machinimate.
To do everything.
I can
for
now do
life.
both. Thanks to Red vs. Blue, I can do both. Although I do prefer default. I won't use the word normal to offend those inverted people out there.
Inverted
Miles.
Americans.
What's up, Babs?
Will we see the return of the Griff/Cone bromance?
Just not gonna answer spoiler questions. Can't do it. Can't do it. Cone Mance.
Cone
Cone
Mance.
Mance. Maybe another cone comes in. Maybe there's
Oh my God!
there's drama
There's
with
a
another
lovers
cone. Yeah.
conoral. I'm not
That's
Barbara.
not-
I
Cone's gonna
can't.
get their own
I
show.
can't
I
do
see
it.
what you were trying to do.
I was trying and I failed
Yeah.
miserably.
Wah, wah.
It was bad. I should go. I'm sorry.
Bye, Miles.
Let's get Gray back in.
Who is your favorite character to write for? Did we already ask that?
Yeah.
We did
You asked
hardest
who's
character
the
to write
hardest.
for.
Oh,
Favorite
hardest.
characters probably Sarge.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be almost as hard as Caboose, just because he uses phrases that nobody uses, like "Great Caesar's toast." But I don't know. I've started to like him more and more. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Sarge. Washington was really fun to write for too, just because he's the straight man. So it's fun
voice
to
of
just-
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the voice of reason in a land full of psychopaths. So
True.
Yeah.
Wash is fun.
We have one of our voice actors over
Oh
here.
look, it's Goose.
some
Hi,
unnamed
Gus.
fella.
Well, not unnamed anymore.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Hey, the chair feels great. It's good to be here in the new studio, by the way.
Do you wanna-
Really feels
Do you want
good.
to pop in the back and give a wave to the live stream?
Just don't follow me.
Oh, is he going all the way around? He's going all
Bye,
the way
guys.
around. Okay, great. He just leaves. He just comes back.
Is Sarge
He's like, I can't
out?
handle this.
Hey!
What's up?
Presentation, man.
Yeah.
There you go. It was good. Yeah, it was nice.
I like
It's
it.
like the Tonight Show. I'm coming out. Hey, how's it going?
There you go. That was
Nice
pretty
chair.
good. Yeah. How you doing today, Gus?
Good, good. I've been keeping an eye on the stream, making sure everything's going okay. Seems like
Are
it's
you
going
excited
well.
for the season 12 debut?
I'm ready. It's only 20 minutes away.
Jesus Christ.
Sure. Did you
Yeah.
know we're trending worldwide?
Really?
on Twitter, yeah.
You assholes. That's amazing. And what hashtag can people send questions to?
RVB12.
Yeah.
Hashtag RVB and the numbers 1 and 2?
Yes.
That's the way to do it. I've been looking at,
RVB12.
I'm really interested in like the streaming broadcast stuff. So I've been looking at the breakdown of the resolution people are watching the stream in. 360p.
Oh,
Solid
wow.
P.
That's the most popular.
fair P.
I don't know if they know. You can switch it to an HD stream. It looks even better. Just letting you know that.
You can see all of Miles.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just an average Saturday. Seeing all of Miles.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, well, I got to keep getting ready for the podcast. I got some special
We
stuff
kept
in
the
store.
set warm
I'm
for
looking
you.
forward to it.
Keep the set warm. Get it ready for me.
will do.
Working out all the kinks like Sarge falling over.
Yeah.
Is he still passed out?
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
he's over
Thanks, Gus. Simmons, everyone.
Woo!
Hey.
Is Simmons in this season?
Well,
Did you
put
see
out
the trailer?
We put out a little teaser clip today.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Where was that? That was
That was on Nerdist.
Nerdist.
They premiered it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
What was that, the first 30 seconds?
It was like 40 seconds from
Okay.
tonight's episode.
Nice.
So that was pretty
Yes.
cool.
And we tweeted that earlier today, so if you missed it, you could still check it out.
Thanks, Nerdist. You guys are cool. Yeah. What's your favorite episode of Red vs. Blue? What's your favorite RVB moment? Your face lit up like it was Christmas. Golly, there's just so many.
I actually know the one I want to say.
He also turned into Mickey Mouse, apparently.
Oh yeah, everybody's got a little Mickey in him.
I've said it before, but like Wash when the computer says EMP instead of EMP, and he's like EMP.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one.
What's yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's if you watch the Rooster Teeth dating game for sponsors, it's my favorite quote, and I don't remember it. It's the very end of season 5.
Church's monologue.
Church's monologue about why you should hate people. I think is one of the best written parts of Red vs. Blue because it's hilarious and also like a really, really, really good message. You know, don't hate people because someone tells you to. Hate them because you see them every day and they're fucking douchebags. That's
Hate them for who they are.
Hate them for who they are.
Yeah.
If they're a pervert or a slob or a kiss ass, that's why you hate people. Don't hate somebody because someone told you to. Love that moment. I think it's great.
Mine would probably have to be the pronoun club from like season 4, when Donut is staring down Simmons trying to get back in the base. I said I was me. That whole thing. Yeah. I didn't know you were you. If you would have said you were you instead of you were me, I would have known that you were you.
Wow, that was a great memory of you.
And then
Jesus.
That's when Griff chimes in. Another meeting of the pronoun club, everybody.
Josh, you got one?
There's a lot of moments that stick in my head, but the one that like always comes back to me is whenever Donut throws a grenade across Blood Gulch, hits Tex, and they're all just like, "Man, that girl's really got an arm."
That girl's got a good arm. It's funny. One of the first episodes of RV.
Point, you dirty whore.
One of the first episodes I saw was the first episode I saw was Beaver Creek with the Zealots. One of I saw them out of order. Like I don't remember when I first saw RVB, but I
Corey
just
and
got
Adam
them.
showed them to you, right?
Well, no. See, when I got to college, that's when I met Corey, and he had the full box set,
Yeah.
and I watched it all, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is great!" But the first time I saw it, I didn't know it was like an ongoing series. I thought they were just kind of like short sketches. So the first episode I saw was Beaver Creek, and then the second one I saw was an episode that took place inside Caboose's mind, which meant I got a completely inaccurate reading on who all the characters were. So I thought Donut was a girl, because like his first line is like, "I need a tampon," or something like that. So I was like, man, this show's weird. So seeing Donut again was kind of jarring.
One of my favorite moments was actually from a PSA. It was the Going Global PSA. Did you guys
was
remember
that?
that one?
Oh, RVB from other countries.
RVB from other countries.
Yeah.
When they had the RVB from Japan, and it's like, "Red and blue soldiers go!" And it's like, "Woo!" And it's super quiet. It's amazing.
I haven't seen that one forever.
Nikolai
Jesus
Petrovsky.
Christ.
Nikolai Petrovsky.
Yeah.
In my country, we have wheat.
The pre-recorded like government sub
Yeah.
like lines.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. And then whenever O'Malley would, say one of his classic quotes, like, "I will devour their hearts and crap out their souls. They will all taste oblivion."
I've also been told that a $20 copay is pretty much standard. Fucking love that.
Oh hey, Dr. Baron von Evil Satan, what's up, dude?
I agree, except replace the word "non" with "extremely," and after the word "violent," include the phrase "blood explosion extraordinaire."
This is quickly divulging into quote.
I can quote you. Just kidding. I
believe it.
can't.
You might be able to.
No.
I have a shitty memory. It's
really
really
does.
bad.
What'd you have for
Josh,
breakfast?
My oatmeal. I had oatmeal for breakfast.
You didn't have any of the tacos?
People laughing off camera. No, like the first week you started working with us, I was working on something and I go, oh shit. And I reach in my bag and I pull out some medication and Josh goes, what are you doing? I go, I'm just taking some meds. I take them every day. You go, you already did that today. Really? Yes. Fucking thank you, Josh. You're a valued member of this team.
It was all of that, and then all the armor sets I memorized like that.
You did,
Yeah.
because we got all the armor for the new Republic, for the Feds.
yeah.
It's all like, it's really weird. Like it's not just Mark 6 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And I told it to you once, and you just got it, and I was like, this guy's some sort of Rain Man genius.
I had to refer to that sheet like 18 times
Yeah,
setting
yeah.
up the character rigs.
I wrote it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Who's Caboose?
So Miles,
Yeah.
do you write Red vs. Blue alone, or do you have a fellow co-writer?
Essentially, how it works is I'll come up with a treatment for the season. I pitch it to Matt and Bernie. They go, yeah, and I go, all right.
Or
And-
they go,
Or they go, you're fired. So I'll do a treatment, and then which is essentially just like 2 to 3 sentence description of each episode that's going to be in the season. So I have an idea, so the one thing that I realized recently, it was for like an AMA or something, is that Bernie always writes Red versus Blue as a movie, and I write it episodically, and I don't know what effect that has, but I realize that's a thing. So essentially, I'll write a first draft of the script, send it to Matt and Bernie. They'll give me an approval, or sometimes they'll give me punch ups and say, take them or leave them. There's only been like a few instances where. There was one joke I wanted to do in season 11 that got a hard no. I'm still surprised that we got to do Sarge's throbbing erection when we first saw the Cyclops. I did not think that was going to make it through. So then once I get notes, I'll go back, I'll make changes, and then we record from there. So it's kind of like I definitely have guidance from Matt and Bernie, and it's awesome.
yes.
When they're not too busy.
Yeah.
Because they go all over the place, and I'll just be like, please read the script.
Yeah, you have to like chase them down.
It's crazy. They're super busy. They got a lot going on.
We are 13 minutes away
Jeez.
For
from the
sponsors.
premiere.
Predictions?
Well,
Dude, I think Caboose is gonna do something stupid, and Simmons is gonna say something smart, and then Griff is gonna complain.
Why am I even fucking here? Barbara, you do it.
Barbara, you're the new writer on Red vs. Blue.
We had a request from Miles to do some Vic lines or
Why?
some Vic voice.
He doesn't
Just
voice
the-
Vic.
Yo, dude. I don't do it, but
It's pretty good.
there was somebody, I don't remember who it was in this office, but I got into a habit of always going, yo, dude, whenever I see him. It's friendly senorita. I can't fucking, I don't know. It's one of those things where you go up to somebody and go, be funny.
Yeah.
So this is a funny tweet. I'm not sure how it happened, but RVB was my introduction to Halo. I had a horrible misconception about how the game was played.
That'll do it.
How do I lower my gun?
It's funny, I
How
actually
do I
watched Red
talk to
vs.
the other
Blue
characters?
You what?
before- I watched Red vs. Blue before I played any Halo, so
Yeah.
I was in the same boat.
Dude, Halo's my jam, man.
Yeah,
I
great.
When the Xbox was coming out, my brother and I really wanted a GameCube because we were convinced that the GameCube would have Super Smash Bros. 2 and Conker's Bad Fur Day 2. But my father was like, it doesn't play DVDs, it's weird looking, and it's just more Mario games. We should get an Xbox. And we're like, no, we want GameCube. And for Christmas, we're opening up presents, and we get an Xbox. And I remember my brother was at that age where like you still have no filter.
Yeah.
So I go, oh wow, thanks, Dad. And my brother goes, an Xbox. Stop, say you're welcome, or thank you, or whatever. I remember we just left it in the box and played with our Legos or whatever because we just didn't know what to do with
fool.
it. Because we got Halo, which I had no idea what that was, and we got Madden, which I knew what that was and I didn't want to play it. So I remember being in the other room and then I heard like and I ran in to see what the fuck was going on.
They were playing techno music.
And
Yeah.
my dad was on the Pillar of Autumn doing his best to control it. And I was like, what is this? He goes, this is that Halo game I got you guys. And he turned on the flashlight. And to this day, I feel like the flashlight in Halo 1 is one of the most graphically impressive things I've ever seen. It turned on and it was just, that looks just like a flashlight should. This is incredible.
Lighting up the whole world.
And then it was just like, I played that game so many. What was your favorite level from the first Halo?
Oh man.
I think
That's a tough question.
It's a
dude.
big question.
Why?
Dude. I think the mall, just because the finale is so fucking good.
Yeah, I'd have to go with the mall.
Getting to
Just-
put that
yeah.
in season 11 was fun.
Yeah.
My favorite was probably Assault on the Control Room, just because it was so
my
long. It was
God.
an epic battle,
That
epic
was-
fight across like 2 environments,
Yeah.
like
Interior
back
and
and forth,
exterior.
interior and the open wintry.
I loved it, but Assault on the Control Room was all of my friends' favorite level, and everybody had a PS2. I had the Xbox, so whenever people come over, they always wanted to play that level. I
Yeah.
got sick of it. I know where every enemy spawns on that level.
I know where all
that's
the-
not an
you.
exaggeration.
All the hidden weapons caches where you could just find like, there's like 15 rocket ammo here.
Yeah.
This is actually a really good
Probably about the
question.
mall.
Yeah.
What was the level with the flood when you first find them?
The
That
343
was-
Guilty Spark.
yeah.
Yep.
Shit,
That was
scary.
That was
Oh
awesome.
my god, that was
That was
scary.
another really good
You
one.
made it through.
Yeah, we
You're
made
okay.
it together.
Yeah.
You're brave. If you got a chance to bring back a dead character to the series, who would it be?
Captain Butch Flowers. He is. I'm wrong. Sarge isn't my favorite character. It's Captain Butch Flowers. I love everything. Sorry, Matt. I love everything that he says. So I don't remember. It's if it wasn't for the chain of the fuck. Gosh darn it! If it wasn't for the chain of command, I'd hop you upon my knees, slap you until you call me daddy. Thank God for the chain of command. It's not the line, but something like that. He's just a treasure trove of amazingness. What about you guys?
I would want to bring back. I wouldn't want to bring him back from the dead, but I'd want to bring back Private Jimmy. Have that skull around.
Jimmy, yeah.
It's physically impossible.
I don't know who I'd bring back, really.
I think I'd have to agree on the Butch Flowers.
Butch Flowers?
Yeah.
He's just great, man.
I'll
He's
go with that.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Now I really want to do
Can we
that.
bring back Agent Georgia?
We could bring back.
Yeah.
Sorry, we could fucking bring back Georgia. Who was that? Who voiced him? Was it Shane or Carrie?
I don't know. I know Carrie's just been a lot of random soldiers
He
over the
has.
years.
We had fun with that. He
Yeah.
so he voiced at the end of season 8 the Red Steel a Hornet or Falcon, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
In 3. And he goes, "Oh, hey, come on back! Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble." He's also he's also the
10,
Hornet
yeah.
pilot in season 10 who gets the Hornet stolen again. That was all fun, motherfuckers.
So is that the same character, or is
That
it
was
like
the same
not-
character.
yeah,
We
yeah.
wrote that as the same character. He just can't help it.
Wow.
It's his shitty luck.
What's your favorite song from the RVB soundtrack?
Oh wow.
There's a lot to choose from.
Jesus. I really like. Are we talking like songs that the guys have sung?
Let's do like actual music, like
Okay.
Trocadero or Jeff
Oh,
Williams.
Trocadero. Shit.
Mine would have
I
to be
really like
original.
Half-Life, which is why I used it for the trailer. Like it was a song from the first album that I don't think a lot of people had heard, and it's just like it's one of those songs that builds for a long time, and then when the guitar comes in at the end, just blows you away. I love Half-Life and Far Away from the latest album, Flying by Wire.
Also good.
That was another one I loved. We used that for season 10, episode 12.
I love the song from the training room when Tex first shows up and she's fighting Wyoming.
Oh,
and
On Your
yeah.
Knees, or the one that kind of sounds like Spanish.
I think
It's
it's
the
on
one
your
with the
knees
sweet
because
guitar
that's
riff
the
at the
That's
beginning.
On Your Knees, yeah.
because I animated that one for that
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Oh my god,
You
I
did.
still have that song almost. Well, the part that I animated was just the text beating every other state. I think I still have that part like almost completely memorized.
On the bright side, you know a lot of the states in the United States.
Yes, if I ever need to go back to the list, it's only missing like I think 2 or 3
Something
states
like
from the
that.
list. That's my way to memorize the states.
I still have the Animaniacs, but that works
I
too.
memerized them in a song for grade school. Yeah.
I just know them from education.
You're not even from the United States. That's how
Yeah.
dumb we all are.
Yeah, but
I'm sitting here like, I think Arkansas is a thing, right?
Thing.
What about you, Josh?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. Blood
Yeah.
Gulch Blues is always going to be good.
I think
Blood Gulch
yeah, of
Blues. I
course.
think also A Girl Named Tex is up there for me.
It's good.
I love that song.
It's real good.
Any of the original stuff just always triggers that memory for me.
season
think-
2.
I think Ice Fight, too, was a really good one.
Oh yeah.
I still, the first time that the Warthog broke through the wall in season 8, blew me away.
So we are 6 minutes away.
Wow.
6 minutes.
It's
So many
happening.
people are asking questions like, is anybody gonna die?
No spoiler
What new
questions.
character? Like, we can't spoil it, guys.
People die all
I mean,
the
we
time.
could, but then
I
it'd
mean,
be shitty, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to watch.
Right.
So,
I don't do that.
yeah,
That's no
be
fun.
awful. Yeah. We want you to watch.
I'm one of the. Are you one of those people that want like doesn't mind spoilers or hates them? Because like Erin, she just looks up spoilers for like because she just kind of wants to know, and she'll be like, hey, so what happens in this? And I'm the guy that I hate that.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh, you just have to play, and she goes, fuck you, I'm going to Google.
Yeah. I'd rather not have a spoiler if I can help it, but if I read one, then it's not that big of a deal. But usually they get spoiled in the most mundane of ways because, like, I like to watch Naruto. So every once in a while, I'll like have to look up something because it can be confusing as shit. And then it'll be like, I read one sentence and then the very next sentence like reveals something like who a major character actually was. And I'm just like, well, fuck.
Have that happen.
Oh, well, still gonna watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Were there any moments in the Red vs. Blue series that brought a tear to your eye?
The end of season 8 made me tear up a little bit, and it's that line, hell, if you're so, and again I can't remember, if you got to relive a memory, you might as well make it a good one.
Oh my god,
that was crazy. I remember when, like, right after that was when I started interning for RVB or for Rooster Teeth, and when they were like, yeah, we're working on season 9, I was like, you're gonna do more? That ending was perfect.
I know.
What are we doing? And then it became epicness and all sorts of craziness, but I love the way season 8 ends.
That ending made me cry, and also the end of season 10.
Oh yeah.
When she's saying goodbye to the director, I'm just like, why?
I think when Epsilon, this is a little bit spoilery, but when he's talking to Tex, and he says he chooses to forget her.
I forget you.
Oh, that was a little tough. A little tough to do. Right.
Be brave. Go.
It's just like, oh, it's a show on the internet. Can't cry.
Are you guys okay with crying in public, like crying at a movie, or does it make you feel like a little bitch?
Everyone's
totally
looking
feel
at the movie screen, so nah, I don't have a problem with it.
Weep like an asshole. I'm just he was so young. Except that when I saw the last Harry Potter movie, spoiler by the way, when Dobby dies, just tissues and crying all throughout the theater, and I was trying not to laugh.
Oh my god,
because
it was
I was
so
like,
funny.
Mr. Friend, and I just thought it was like
they're just trying to milk it so hard, man.
I was like, this fucking sock puppet's gonna croak any second.
You just ruined it for Kara.
Oh, apparently we just ruined it for Kara. Sorry, Kara.
Came out forever ago. I said spoilers.
That kills Dumbledore.
That is a couple.
Don't make it worse.
At least say spoiler.
No, I have.
Okay. That's the go-to
Hashtag
spoiler
tears.
joke.
Fucking JJ gave away one of the biggest Breaking Bad spoilers in the middle of
Shut up.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not saying
We're
anything.
not dumb.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
But he says it. It like it was in the
recap.
The recap for the speech jammer. Caden does his thing, and they bleep it out. He goes, "Wait, really? That happens? That wasn't a joke. That was Caden's honest to God reaction.
Yeah.
He ruined
Wasn't
it
it
for
the
Caden."
end of the show that he spoiled?
What's that?
Like what happened at the end of the show? Isn't that what he spoiled?
Yeah. Like
asshole.
I think a few people threw things at JJ in the studio as he left.
I hope
got
so.
knocked out, right?
I think he did.
Yeah.
We wanted to
He had to
tar and
take a
feather
moment,
JJ
yeah.
that day. That was funny though.
It was good.
I mean,
So
not for Caden, but you know.
We're 3 minutes away. Any final thoughts or what people should expect for the season?
With season 12, we follow the golden rule that we always follow, which is we want to make something that we ourselves would like to make. The fact that the show has made it 12 years, I think, is incredible, and it's all thanks to everybody that tunes in and watches, and all the people out there that continue to support us. So first off, thank you. You guys rock, and I just hope you guys like it. I mean, we do. We've had fun making it, and we still got a long ways to go.
There have been so many moments where you're reading something off the script and it just makes me laugh hysterically. So it's good.
And we've got, it's not only do we have some cool action in store and some more animation thanks to the amazing skills of Chris Dyke, we also have dumb Photoshop jokes. We have
Those are
stupid
my
people
favorite.
in armor. We have ridiculous and convoluted schemes, and I really do hope that this is going to be a good blend of the RVB that started a company and the RVB that has kept people watching for 12 years now.
Oh, so beautiful.
So shut the fuck up. And I hope you enjoy Red vs. Blue season 12. You guys want to say anything?
Hope you enjoy it. We've been working really hard on it. we still have a bunch of episodes to make, so
Oh God.
we hope we can live up to the expectations.
I just think it's so cool coming from being a fan and like watching Red vs. Blue growing up, and now we're all sitting here involved in the project in some capacity.
My friend Cam hates me.
Yeah. It's just like, if you had to tell 14 or 15-year-old you what you would be doing in 10 years, would they believe you?
Absolutely not.
Nah.
No.
Well, for those of you who ever wonder why we're here, thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy Red vs. Blue Season 12.
Roosterteeth.com. It'll be up in 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute.
So
Buy
we'll
that
see you on the other
sponsorship
side.
in 1 minute.
Thank you for watching.
Blue team, we do things a little bit screwy. Your girlfriend is my girlfriend, just like in